So, Maria, I have to say, I've been somewhat shocked and disappointed how little willingness there is to address spending so far. We have Republican president, Senate, and House. And it was my sense that that would mean that there would be a real focus on controlling spending. What we saw in the reconciliation bill was a huge willingness to cut taxes, but a much more concentrated willingness to reduce spending, with many members saying, oh, I don't want to touch that. I don't want to do Medicare. I don't want to do Medicaid. All of these things that we know need to get under control. We need to look at how that spending works. And so I am worried moving forward. What we do need is another reconciliation bill that focuses on generating savings. For instance, the spending fell about $600 billion short from what the House had asked for. The very least they could do is pass a spending bill that cuts about $600 billion in spending. That won't be enough to improve our fiscal situation in any way that's significant, but it would be at least keeping to their original promise. But there have been so many promises of what not to do when they talk about reducing spending. So yes, I hope they will focus on Medicare, Medicaid, student loans. There were some areas of improvement already in both Medicaid and student loans. They need to build on those. We will be eager to put out lots of ideas where there are useful improvements to be made. But you know, politics, turns out that nobody wants to cut spending that much. Politicians like to cut taxes and raise spending, and that's the equation that really doesn't work.
And I would imagine that only intensifies going into a re-election year of 2026, Maya.